Woohoo! Good morning, guys. Alex is in the tent. He's cold, so we're gonna get a fire going. I'm gonna go collect some wood. I'll be back in 1 second. Hey guys, welcome to this video. Thanks for clicking on. First of all, second of all, we're gonna thank our sponsor, Audible. Last year they sponsored a video around this time because it's a new year and it's a new you. If you're not familiar with Audible, they've got thousands and thousands of titles to choose from. Right now, I'm listening to an audiobook called The Journal of a Trapper. It's set in the 1800s about a guy way off in the Rocky Mountains. Anyway, it's really cool because I'm getting into trapping and I want to learn more about what it would be like to do it historically. On my trip out to Vermont, it was 9 hours in the car. Well, 7.5 they said, but with stops, but 9 hours drive. So I needed something to do. This book was perfect. My wife's listening to a book called The Handmaid's Tale, and my son, A Car by Gary Paulson. Members get 1 audiobook and 2 Audible originals of their choice. The app is completely free to download. Once you've got a book, it's yours to keep. You can listen to it offline. You'll have to be plugged into the grid. Everything you need will be down in the description below, or you can go to audible.com/woodedbeardsman or text woodedbeardsman to 500-500. Get started now. Jump in. Get a new book. It's new year, new you. All right, let's jump back in the video.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
A pocket full of sunshine.
What do you think? You think we'll be able to burn that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
We're all ready to go. Let's get a fire going.
Is the deal with these to shove them as much as you can full?
I think so.
I've learned many things this week. One of them being we still have to do the bow.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, the conditions are kind of...
No, we'll do it.
Okay, we'll do it. But I've learned a lot about starting fires and about just patience is really the number one thing. Patience. Start a fire, learn patience. Second thing, birch bark. The oils on it just light up right away. So step 1 is birch, smaller twigs, then kind of half-size twigs, and then into small logs. And then once you kind of get a bed of coals, get it hot enough, there's some embers and stuff like that, then you could put in kind of a smaller piece of hardwood. I say smaller, but these are the biggest logs we're using just because it's winter. Stuff's wet. Stuff's just, it's not like the summertime. But that's what I've learned. Stuff the thing full of stuff, and let's see, watch this. That's why I use birch bark.
Our lines are all slushed over. They're not frozen, I don't think. They might be. Let's have a check here. Oh, just slushing them. So we'll get the scooper. We'll free these guys up. Make sure we got minnows on them. That's a cold water. We got an igloo partially started. We're hoping to finish that today. We're just hanging out here in the lake. Middle of Vermont. Beautiful. Catching fish, cooking fish. We got a pile of fish that we have from yesterday tucked over here somewhere. I think they got buried in the snow. What you got?
Pot of coffee.
Pot of coffee.
Just needs to be warmed up too. It's made from yesterday.
You steal that from our neighbor?
I stole it from our neighbor.
It's nice to have generous neighbors. Zach's over there in the caveman.
Whoa, what is going on right
Oh
now?
yeah, it's got to smoke out. Yep.
Oh jeez.
Give it a second.
Did you check your lines?
Not yet, no. Getting there. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
Blabbing on. Yeah, Zach's over in the caveman. How's he doing?
He's doing alright.
He's doing alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still in the burrito?
He was like, when
he's sleeping.
And then he was like, is it raining or snowing? Hey, you know what I noticed?
What?
Every person goes to that point.
That's true. We got some company. Every day somebody checks in, fishes for a couple hours and leaves.
And then leaves, catches nothing.
They don't get excited anyway. We don't hear them hollering, "Ooh, big lake trout."
There's big perch in here.
Yeah?
Big perch and big crappies.
You admired the perch I caught last night?
Yeah. I didn't even know. Did you film it?
No, it's too dark.
Too dark, yeah.
Well, I filmed it after.
Yeah.
I'll do some clips here now. You guys are seeing it in the dark.
Cheers.
Is it warm?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I might. Honestly, I'm thinking about putting on some soup.
Do it.
I think I'm going to. Have a cup of soup and then get after it. Kind of just... you've got the right setup, I think, where you just set up the lines right outside and then you just chill here. Should I do that? Yeah.
I would do that.
I'm going to set them up a little deeper here.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to stay here. I was going to go over there, but I'm like, oh, that's so much work.
This is how I always fished.
Yeah.
You set up a camp, and then you just try your luck.
And see what happens.
You'll hopefully have the right spot. Winter camping tent, wood stove, 2 cots, holes around.
Yeah,
Just around the shore.
You gotta relax. You can't always be stressed out about trying to get on the fish, hole hopping around.
Well, we've tried.
I know, it's like, I just don't want to I don't want to give up. I keep wanting to try new spots.
Yeah, it's your call. I mean, just try out deeper here. I mean, what's the diff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you could see them from here. As long as you see your tip up from here, whatever.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, sir. That's gonna cook so quick.
What'd you pick?
I won't waste your traditional 99% fat-free chicken noodle.
99% fat free?
Yeah.
That's a rip, man. Gotta put some butter in there now.
I just love, my favorite soup's chicken noodles, so. I'm not sure, what's the deal? Wow.
Lots of salt?
Wow. Cooking a little breakfast this morning. Little eggs, little fish.
So Alex is taking advantage of the wood stove and the hot tent, and he's going to make himself a perch dinner. Go check out AP Bassing. I'll link that down below. You can see what kind of meal he did. He did something ingenious with the hard-boiled egg.
Hard-boiled egg, a can. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We haven't tested it though, so it might not be good. We're waiting. It's almost done.
I'm pretty confident it's going to work.
Yeah.
And then what's the plan after that? We got to finish the igloo?
Igloo. And we keep saying about all this fishing we're going to keep doing, but I don't know. We're just waiting.
Maybe it's just going to be a relaxed day. It's going to be a slow day. We're just going to build an igloo and chill out.
Yeah.
Because it's so relaxing to build an igloo. Move on to shelter number 3.
We still haven't realized we haven't figured out totally how we're going to finish the igloo, so that's another concept. Wow, I got smoke in my eyes. All right, I think that perch is done.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, dig in. Enjoy. Might put on a can of soup because that's how I'm rolling this morning. We'll see if Zach gets around to cooking up the rest of the fish. See if we can catch some more fish and have a big fish fry. Maybe a lake trout. I want to smoke a lake trout. but I got to catch one first. We're going.
Where am I going?
Yeah.
I'm going to adventure again.
Yeah.
I can't get out of my system. Lake trout.
Yeah, you just got to fish, right?
Yeah.
Soak
baits.
It's in your blood, man.
Yeah.
What's that?
Soak baits, I said.
Soak baits. I said sell baits. You do sell baits too?
Sell baits, soak baits, everything.
Frostbite lures and Guggen?
Guggen too.
Guggen baits. Well, get a lake trout or something.
Yeah. Wish me luck. Thank you.
Good luck. See you in a bit.
See ya.
I'm just waiting for my soup to cook, so I'll let Alex do his thing. Zach's doing his thing. He's over at the caveman shelter. I'm gonna have a walk over there right now, check it out. Because it's where we stayed the first 2 nights. The plan was to move off to the igloo. It's kind of a non-starter right now. We're having some issues with that. It's just so much work to get done, so we gotta get everybody kind of back on board, motivated to do it. Well, let's go check out the caveman tent setup. See what Zach's doing. I think he's trying to get a fire going. What happened?
Huh? Nothing.
I was kind of coming over, check in, see if you're still alive.
I'm alive, just getting my breakfast ready.
You're not?
Getting ready to start my fire, make some coffee.
How's the caveman shelter looking?
It's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
handled a little bit of snow. Will it handle the 1 foot of snow by midnight tonight? I think it will. I'll set my alarm clock and wake up once or twice and knock the snow off.
Right on. What's your plan for today?
Unless I can live in the igloo, which was always the plan.
Think we can get it done?
With the snow and the conditions, failure might have to be an option this time.
Yeah?
Unfortunately,
I'm thinking that.
but well, I want to get another layer on and try our idea we talked about last night by putting sticks and then ice on top of the sticks, because it takes so much time and so much weight to lean them in and make a perfect dome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more than we originally anticipated.
If it was cold and it freezes up as we put each block on, we could make it an arch right over and stick 2 arches together. You can do all kinds of stuff with ice. It's really neat. But
Yeah.
if it's not below freezing, it makes it really hard.
Well, I'm not sure if you guys checked in the last video. Maybe put some clips in there. I'm trying to do an ASMR video of the build, but we got to get the build done first. And it'd be really cool to actually finish it. I think it would be.
I think we could finish it just to the level that we finish it to.
Yeah. Whew, so smoky in there. Waiting for my soup to cook. Then I can get my day on with. But the wood we have is not good. You see how smoky it is? It's just wet. We burnt all the good stuff that we had nearby on the first day, so we have to go further and further up in the woods to get it. Well, I think you can 100% beat the fishing someplace else, but you 100% cannot beat the view everywhere else. Looking at the hills behind me, we got good neighbors over here with Zach. Got good company, Alex and Zach, of course. I think we can improve on can of soup. This is like the worst stuff ever, but this is not this. This is the worst stuff ever. Stuff I used to bring when I went ice fishing on big backpack trips way back deep in the wilderness to get brook trout. Just reconstituted beef chunk and just whatever they could find, potatoes and peas and carrots and a little bit of tomato sauce in there. The question is, can we improve on the flavor of this? We will add a little bit of adobo. Let's give it a sampler, see how this works. Oh, so much better.
Ready? There we go.
Well, guys, we've been pretty busy working on the Igloo, the Shigloo ice glue. Oh, Alex just threw some hot dogs on. It was a hot dog break, and we got to get some trees for this Igloo. And it's looking like we're actually going to get it done. We're having lots of doubts today, tons and tons of doubts whether we get it done. Looks like it's going to happen. The fish aren't biting, so at least we're keeping busy some other way.
Not bad.
Need a power lunch. Get back at it. It's been a while since I had hot dogs. Probably since the last time I camped. We got water piling up in the tent as predicted. That's because we're on the ice. So all we can do is bail it out. Now it's gonna get some coffee on. Yeah, coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee. Get some of this water out. Zach got himself a crow decoy because there's a bunch of crows that roost up over in the tree here. He's got his air rifle. I don't have anything to use, but maybe Zach will get to that tomorrow morning. Might have to get it from Zach because I think
He won't get up.
no, I feel like Zach won't wake up.
Yeah.
So I feel like
I'll
maybe
shoot it. I'll have a license.
you want to shoot it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should hunt tomorrow morning.
Okay. I'll wake up. You know, I'm always up.
Yeah. Just tell me. The only thing is tomorrow it's like negative 15 Celsius. Negative 20.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to get up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the thing is, have you been up in the morning? Have you seen them in the morning?
I hear them.
You do.
That's what wakes me up. Well, I know it's daylight because it's hard. You know, sometimes there's partway through the night it's still dark, like light, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if it's daytime yet, but if the birds start, it's
Then
daytime.
you know.
Yes, but they've been active every morning, flying around. They got rustled up in the tree.
Yeah.
They get all worked up, and then they take off for the day to go look for food. So if we put food out on the lake, then probably come out.
Let's throw that gut pile out there right now with the fake crow.
Not yet. You got to be ready for them.
Let's get the gun right
You
now.
could put the gut pile out there right now,
Yeah.
and then they'll remember where it is, and then they'll want to go get it when there's no people around. So you could do that, but not the decoy.
I say we put the gut pile out right now. We get the air rifle and we just start shooting. Anything that flies, anything that moves, boom. Neighbor's cat, right on the grill. We're out of food.
You getting hungry?
We got unsalted nuts and gluten-free bread for my man.
There's a couple hot dogs on the floor there still. See them?
Ugh. Chicken jumbo franks. Don't buy those.
You're getting delirious. It's only day 4. It's only day 4. One more day. We're past the hump stage.
Well, I don't know. He wants to stay out here until Saturday at like 9 a.m.
He does. He's never had enough. 87 days in the wild.
Cheese!
Alright. That was it. That's all you needed. I got it. Try your hands. I reckon I can slide this gently into place. Nailed it. Two, three.
Is it warm in there?
No. There's no. It's not windy in here. That's about it.
Is it cool?
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the struggle is real. Real.
You need to explain what just happened because we were having lots of problems with our fight with the furnace here because the pipe. There was 2 issues. What were the 2 issues?
The 2 issues was the top damper. There's a lever you can turn back and forth to stop the air from coming up the chimney. That's number 1. Number 2, it was slightly not slanted enough so that the smoke would rise. And number 3 is the wind changed directions on us, is blowing this way, which is blowing directly into the stovepipe, which is shooting down into the firebox, which is shooting into here. So we just sorted that out. It took us about an hour. We got her sorted. I'm gonna cook my fish because I cleaned up crappie, no, 3 rock bass and a perch. And Alex is putting in some bacon. Zach's out there in the freaking igloo. He's going to sleep in the freaking igloo in a blizzard, and it's not done yet. We haven't finished it yet. So he's out there in the dark finishing the igloo. He's a monster. It's crazy. I'll show you my fillets. I did these earlier because I know how our days go, and they always go like this, and we ran out of time. So I've got about a handful of meat, got some eggs. Eggs are probably the most prolific part of that whole thing. So we're gonna throw that on once the bacon cooks. And we just sorted through all the things that we have left. Alex is eating a red pepper raw.
I was just eating a red pepper. I was so hungry.
He's starving. We've got a couple cans of soup. We got a banana, 2 eggs, some butter. Did I miss anything? Is that about it?
And like 80 pounds of bacon. It's like, for some reason, Zach, all he bought was bacon. I don't know why, but...
Yeah, it's true.
It's all good. I'm happy I like bacon.
You got enough bacon? I tell you what though, Alex has been really patient. There's no fits.
No.
No, if you watch his channel, AP Basting, he has like, I don't really call it, he calls them baby tantrums.
Baby tantrums.
I'm not going to say it's a baby tantrum. But he does a couple wipeouts here and there. But he hasn't. He's been calm. Even it's been a disaster. It's really, today's been a disaster. It's been a lot of hustle making that igloo, and there's no fish. So of course he's not happy. Not catching any fish. A fishing channel, right? I mean,
the fishing has been
the worst.
Like, as far as spending the amount of time we spent on the ice, this is by far the worst like I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's also because we haven't switched lakes. Because we get caught up. We thought the igloo was going to take 1 day. The igloo ended up taking 2 full days. We didn't want to move so far. All the lakes are so far. So by the time we move, and now we've got a 5 inches, 7 inches of snow coming in tonight. Good luck.
You got perch or rock bass?
You tell me.
It's good. It tastes like bacon. No matter what, it's good. And the egg just kind of disintegrated. So good. There's nothing wrong with eating eggs, man. If you don't eat the eggs, there's something wrong with you. Did you try the rock bass? Try a piece.
It's all you.
No? I'm not gonna convince you to eat rock bass?
I'm sick of the rock bass.
Huh. Are you? Oh, it's so good. Skin and all. Well, good morning everybody. I got my giant jacket on because it's freezing. Could keep the fire going, stay 5 days. Only been 5. 5 days is a long time to be camping in the winter time. Everything's soaked. I froze to death. And fire never went last night, so. But hey, I didn't run the camera this morning. I got so many things done. I got firewood. I got the fire going that I couldn't get going last night. I even got breakfast on the go. I'm heating up some water. I got toast. I got soup in the boil. And I've even got bacon.
Wow, you are hungry.
I'm gonna go for it. I had to keep my calories up if I'm gonna stay warm. 100%. So I don't know what's happening today. We're probably gonna take all day to pack up and get out of here is my guess. But maybe we'll go do some pike fishing or perch fishing. We can do a bunch of things, but not an infinite number of things. We're just kind of stuck out here in the woods. Alright, I'm just gonna check in. I don't know if this is gonna end up being a video or not. Probably won't. Probably nobody will see it. Maybe the members will see it. Maybe they'll put it as a member video. Whew. The suffering is real.
I made a crucial mistake last night.
What happened?
It was too hot when I went to sleep, so I took off these things.
Your long johns?
Yeah.
You in underwear?
No,
Just like straight up?
No, I had 2 pairs of pants on because I knew how cold it was going to get. And I couldn't get the long johns back on last night. I have no socks on. My feet are frozen. I have my pants on backwards though right now. It's like a mess, just a mess. Life's a mess.
Dude, poke your head up. It's starting to get warm on the upper echelon of the tent.
Oh yeah, like this is just on backwards. Oh. Oh.
This is what our tent looks like now. Beautiful, just like ramshackle mess of whatever. We got a nice puddle forming as always in the front door here. Gotta bail that out. Or just leave, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, bail out or leave.
Oh, tonight? Yeah, no, let's stay another week.
Loving it. Got myself a bacon sandwich. Life's getting a little bit better.
I don't know if I would have got out of bed if the fire wasn't going.
No.
I think I would have just died right there.
Just lay there.
Until the spring.
Alex not feeling so good. No. You ready to go to Mexico?
Yeah.
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 Bass fishing?
Anywhere. I'm bad.
Is it frozen in Mexico?
No.
Anywhere but here? Maybe, maybe not anywhere but here, but...
I just want to be warm again.
Are we going to Turks and Caicos?
Yeah, that's where we need to go.
Okay.
That's where we need to go. Do a survival out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iguanas?
Iguanas. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Iguanas. We could dive for stuff. Lobsters, fish, conch, so much stuff.
Spearfish?
Spearfish, everything.
Okay. So leave the comments, guys.
Yeah.
Leave the comments if you want me to go do that. Alex, take us out there and show us his turf. The biggest thing this morning was getting all that slush out of the bottom of the tent so that I can get free the tent because we've been here for so long. It's been 4 nights.
2 nights in the hot tent.
2 nights, right, only 2 nights in a hot tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we're frozen. We got all our stuff out here. It's kind of more or less ready to be packed up. But we want to see if Zach's dead or not. And we got to get it going because if you don't, he might sleep in there till noon. He's out in the igloo. He spent the night in the igloo. He's a little bit braver than we are.
Did you get that?
I did get it. Alright?
Yeah. It's so snow.
How wet are you right now?
So wet.
Dude, you weren't gonna do that. Did it get in your boots?
Yeah. I'm just soaking.
You need to go back? You didn't do that on purpose, did you?
No. Well, it didn't look like that was the edge.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
How do you feel now?
So cold. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold.
Yeah, it worked.
It's frozen solid already. Look where your shirt's frozen solid.
Did you get me falling in?
I got you. I think so.
I need that clip.
I'm gonna give it to you.
What's it like out there?
Cold.
I just fell into the hole.
You fell into the hole.
Like straight into the hole up to my waist.
What?
Yeah, I'm freezing.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm dying. And it's blowing like 30 miles an hour out here.
Well, you couldn't see the hole?
Yeah, I thought I was on the edge of it. I just walked right into it.
Oh my god.
Like, look at
Alex went into the hole, so we're gonna take him back to the shelter at minimum, and we're gonna see if we can't get him sorted out here. He's in rough shape. He wasn't planning on going in that hole. We talked about it just a second before, if he was gonna do the poor plunge still, and he said, no, I'm not gonna do it. Not today, it's too cold, too windy, I wish you'd do it yesterday. And he went right to the hole, plopped right in. Take that off and get dry underneath for starters.
Just gotta dry my bibs off.
I don't need to do that, dude. How lucky are you we still got this tent set up?
I don't know what I would have done.
No?
we were just, oh, what an awful way to start the day. What an awful way to start the day.
We just ran in here real quick and get Alex some dry stuff. Just your shin's wet there. Everything underneath is dry except for what, your pants? Like your bibs soaked.
My bibs are soaked.
You got another sweatshirt?
Oh.
You want to borrow one? Well, Alex bailed out. I couldn't take it anymore, so Zach took him up to the car. Ran him back. His boots are soaked, so he's warming up in the car. All right, we got Alex situated. We drove him off to a house, the first house we could find. Dropped him off there, so he's got set up with a hot shower, and hopefully the stuff's gonna get thrown in the dryer. So anyway, we're back here at the Ice Igloo shelter. So I'm gonna climb in. I want to check out Zach's setup because he actually spent the night in here. It's a tight squeeze coming in. I'm gonna switch you around now, and you see exactly what Zach's up to. So it's a good windbreak anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, the sound's interesting in here.
Right.
It's like kind of hollow. It's like being in a cardboard box. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it would.
No.
Like,
and well, when I had the 4 candles and the other candle in the little tin candle furnace that I have underneath the cot going, it was nice. And if I had managed, I tried to seal up the holes in the ceiling.
Yeah.
But right when it got dark, the snow started crusting over, and I'd push it in and it just fall straight through because it was just all powdery again.
Wasn't leaking?
So
Dripping?
No, not at all. No. Everything. It was too cold for that. This kept frosting over and stuff the hole. I just want to catch that one fish before we go.
A big lake trout?
I'd be happy with a crappie at this point. I haven't skunked for the past 2 days because I've spent all my time building stuff. Yeah.
There's lots of panfish. We got perch and rock bass.
But we got to build all kinds of stuff.
So on my ASMR video, I set up a tip up in here and I left because you were off getting, I think, caught.
Yeah.
Right? Because you didn't have caught. So by the time we got back, what did I catch?
There was a smallmouth bass on the line.
I'm not pranking you.
I thought they were pranking me or just like setting it up so like, hey, you could have a free fish. I was like, I'm not gonna cheat. And I go, well, at least I can film bringing it in and being like, I think the boys left me some dinner. And I go and dunk it back down the hole and go to like get the camera, and there's the line with the hook sitting there, and I let it go apparently.
So in other words, he caught and released my smallie. I set my tip up in here as a maybe you would catch a lake trout. Like maybe you come back and there'd be a nice big fat lake trout on there finally. But we're at the tail end here, so we can book it, and that's the temptation right now, is just to book it out of here.